Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're jumping right into a cinematic journey to demystify artificial intelligence. If you've been feeling completely overwhelmed by the constant flood of tech news lately, hey, you are in exactly the right place. We're going to give you the ultimate beginner roadmap to the technology that's literally shaping our future. Let's get into it.
I want you to imagine waking up in a glowing, futuristic city where AI is just everywhere. Neon signs are seamlessly adjusting to your mood. Vehicles are navigating flawlessly without drivers. And digital assistants? Well, they're anticipating your needs before you even speak. It sparks an immediate emotional curiosity, doesn't it? Like, what is actually powering this incredible world? And really, the core of that question comes down to a single, profound idea. What if machines could learn exactly like humans do?
Well, we need to talk about this, because that futuristic city isn't as far off as we might think. In fact, the harsh reality is that the job you do today, it just may not exist in 10 years. The rapid acceleration of AI means we all need to understand the tools that are actively redefining our future right now. AI is already deciding what we watch, what we buy, and how we work. So this isn't just about computers getting a little faster, right? It's about a complete and total shift in how the world operates.
Okay, we'll start by defining the massive core of this entire universe, artificial intelligence. And don't worry, we're going to entirely avoid heavy technical jargon here. At its absolute simplest, AI is just about making machines think and act intelligently. That's it. It's the broad concept of a machine being able to carry out tasks in a way that we humans would consider smart. It's giving a computer the ability to mimic human intelligence and problem solving.
Now, we can easily grasp this somewhat abstract concept by realizing that AI learns patterns almost exactly like a human brain. Think about how you learned to recognize a dog when you were a kid. No one gave you a complex mathematical formula of a dog, right? You just saw a bunch of them, and your brain intuitively made the connections. Artificial intelligence relies on this exact same kind of pattern recognition to make sense of the world.
And when you look at how your phone unlocks simply by scanning your face, or how ChatGPT responds so naturally to a complex question, you start to think, wow, AI is everywhere. Because it is. In fact, AI algorithms already dictate over 70% of what we watch globally. It's no longer locked away in research labs. It's seamlessly integrated into our daily routines, making billions of tiny decisions for us every single day.
Section 1. Machine Learning, the engine of AI.
So, if artificial intelligence is the vehicle driving us into the future, machine learning is the massive engine under the hood. You see, instead of giving a computer a rigid set of coding rules, like telling it exactly what a spam email looks like word for word, machine learning simply allows systems to recognize patterns directly from the information we feed them. The machine actually learns from the data itself. You don't program the solution anymore, you program the machine to find the solution.
And the actual training process happens without any confusing math, in 3 incredibly simple steps. First, you feed it massive amounts of data. Second, it trains on that data, constantly looking for those hidden connections. And finally, step 3, it uses those connections to make highly accurate predictions about new, unseen data. Data, training, predictions. That is the heartbeat of machine learning. Now, the crucial point here is that this is practically identical to how we teach a child right from wrong. We show them everyday examples rather than handing them a giant textbook. You point to a hot stove and say, hot. Over time, through multiple examples, the child just gets it. Machine learning models do the exact same thing, just at lightning speed with literally millions of examples.
This simple pattern recognition is the exact reason your streaming queue perfectly knows what you want to binge watch next on a Friday night. It's how your email automatically catches that spam message offering you $1 million, and for sure, it's what curates your social media feed to keep you endlessly scrolling. The machine analyzed your past behavior, learned your patterns, and predicted your future actions.
Section 2. Deep Learning, the Digital Brain.
Now we are zooming in even further to the absolute most futuristic level of this technology. I want you to imagine complex digital brain networks lighting up as data flows through them. This is deep learning. It utilizes artificial neural networks directly inspired by our own biological pathways. These networks consist of multiple layers, which is where we get the word deep, that can process massive, large-scale learning handling incredibly complex data like raw audio and high-resolution video. And this incredible deep level of processing is exactly what makes mind-blowing innovations possible today. We are talking about highly advanced image recognition, conversational voice assistants that sound entirely human, breathtaking AI art generation, and self-driving vision systems that can navigate chaotic city streets. These aren't just simple predictions anymore. These are machines fundamentally understanding complex, layered environments.
Section 3. The Big Picture. AI versus ML versus DL. It's pretty easy to get these terms confused, so let's zoom back out. Think of them like Russian nesting dolls. Artificial intelligence is the whole universe, the overarching concept. Then machine learning is a massive galaxy within that universe. It's the specific technique of learning from data. And finally, deep learning is a highly advanced solar system inside that galaxy, the specific technique using multi-layered neural networks.
To really see the exact difference in action, machine learning is your basic email spam filter. It looks at the words, sees a simple pattern, and sorts it. Deep learning, on the other hand, is the complex neural network writing an original, emotionally moving poem or generating stunning visual art from a brief text prompt. It's the massive difference between just sorting data and generating entirely new, complex outputs.
Section 4. Transforming our world. The global AI revolution.
So the crucial point here is that this nested technology isn't just a fun experiment for computer scientists. It is actively transforming our global society. We are living through a revolution on par with the invention of electricity or the internet. From reshaping how we learn in education with personalized tutors to entirely redefining how businesses operate with automated logistics, there literally isn't a single industry that will remain untouched. Robotics will handle dangerous physical labor, and content creation, well, it's already being completely revolutionized. Just imagine waking up in a world where AI helps doctors analyze medical scans to catch and cure diseases faster than ever before. Imagine a world where human creativity is amplified infinitely by digital tools that can bring absolutely any idea in your head to life instantly. This isn't science fiction, guys. This is happening right now in labs and studios all across the world.
Section 5. Start your AI journey. The beginner roadmap.
Seeing all this immense power, you're probably thinking to yourself, wow, I really need to understand this. And you absolutely do. But don't let it intimidate you. Just follow this step-by-step roadmap. Start with simple Python programming and some math basics. Once you have that foundation, jump right into basic machine learning concepts. The real key here is to consistently practice by building your own small projects. Then, once you're comfortable there, you can tackle deep learning and finally dive into the cutting-edge world of generative AI. Stay consistent, stay curious, and you will absolutely master this.
We'll end this explainer with a provocative question to spark your inner innovator. The tools to build tomorrow are available right now to anyone with an internet connection. The AI revolution is already here, and you now have the map to navigate it. You literally have the map to the future. So, will you take the first step?